Welcome back everyone to So Digs. I'll keep you guessing with what gloves I'm wearing each video. Okay, so I've been on a few group digs recently, and as those of you who watch my videos, you'll know that I tend to go with the Jethro Programme on my DS2, but more recently I have been switching between that and Forager Programme. Now when I go on group digs, or when I dig anywhere, I often start with Jethro just as a getting my bearings, and the other few times that I've been out I've just stuck with Jethro, and both times I've not really been finding as much as I thought I would compared to other people on the dig. Now I know there's variables in that, you know, blah blah, but it got me wondering, am I discriminating what I dig too much? Now I still dig rubbish, everybody does, probably me more than others, but I'm wondering whether there's certain signals I am choosing not to dig when actually I should dig. Like I hardly ever find buckles, and there was a group dig the other day that I went on and everyone found at least like 2 or 3, and there's me, Billy no buckles. So yeah, it got me wondering, how well do I actually know the Jethro Programme, and am I not digging signals that I actually should dig? So I want to roll it back and go back to basics with Jethro, and there's 2 ways that I've thought of doing this. First of all, as you can see, my machine is missing a certain implement. I'm removing the module. I'm going to forget about VDIs and all the different settings. Not that I change any anyway, because I'm rubbish at that. Yeah, I'm going to ignore VDIs. I'm just going to focus on the sound of the targets. 2, I'm going to dig bloody everything, and just for research purposes. Now don't worry, I will be digging lots of junk, but I will not include it in the video. Well, of course I'll include 1 or 2 because, you know, show you guys what sounds as junk. The only thing that I'm not going to dig is if I truly think it's iron. So yeah, let's go back to basics with Jethro and actually relearn it. I've got about 4 hours on this big field. This is the field that I go to my hammered field. I was on it a couple of weeks ago, just going through, and I got a bit bored. But I think for the purpose of this, if I'm going to be digging trash anyway, I might as well take the top layer of trash out of here so that I can finally get to the good stuff on this field. So yeah, 4 hours or before the heavens open, which might beat the 4 hours mark. So without further ado, let's go back to basics with Jethro. Oh look, I have a new finds pouch. I've got the relics one. So just as an example, I'm not going to dig targets like this. Because I know that's just falsing on the edge of some iron there. Here's a nice sounding tone. I'd expect that to be maybe 40s or something. We are out. What do you reckon? A button? Maybe? Oh, here we go. I think we are in. First target with a button. Is it? Oh, I can't see the holes. It's a thin bit of copper anyway. Disc shaped. Hang on, let's get my glove off. Oh, it's very thin. No, it's not a button. Oh, it's got some pattern on it. Ooh, when that dries out, that will show that up lovely. Let me get my phone and I'll show you on the other camera. Here we go, look. Oh, come on, focus. Look at that pattern on that. So that will dry up really nicely on the back. Not really anything, but it's so thin. Look, paper thin. So I don't know, decorative something or other. But yeah, lovely first find. Okay, so this might be a good example of a dodgy one. I'm sure it'd probably be iron. No, I don't know actually. I think there's a target near the iron. Oh, it sounds much nicer now. And if I change angle, it doesn't move. Still there. Actually, no, that is definitely a target. That isn't just iron there, so... Oh! My detector just hit me on the head. Bloody thing. Oh, hello! It's a coin! Yes! Right, who is this? Is it Georgie Porgy, Puddin' and Pie? Oh, it is, but it's not George V. It is George VI. Don't find many of his coins, personally. Can't get that bit of mud off his face, but there we go. George VI. Penny. Oh, that's a nice unexpected surprise. Excellent. Unmistakable target. Right, starting there. Ooh, something there as well next to it. I'd say about here. So let's see if that other bit target goes once I've dug this bit out. We are out. Oh, quite surfacey. Here we go. What's that then? A piece of something. A piece of what though? Looks like the rim of something, look. Don't know what though. Maybe that target next to it will be a bit more of it. Right, let's put this back. Put that in the pouch. Stamp it down. And let's see about this one then, next to it. Oof. Oh, it is out. There we go. Just needed a kick. Here, is it that? God, that is tiny. Oh, it's a bit longer than I thought. Yeah, it's that tiny thing. Scrap. Bit of copper. Who knows if it belongs to that other bit. Right. Okay, so this is an iffy one. Iron. Now, is that falsing off the iron? Sounds a bit cleaner now. If I go this way. Well, you heard before, it was a bit jumpy everywhere, but now that I'm honing down on it, it sounds a bit better. Well, with the odd bit of iron in there. So I reckon if I had my VDI out, that occasionally would be showing me some low zero type numbers. So I possibly, unless I'd had a lot of time and not dug much else, I possibly would forget about this and move past it, because I think if I get this sound that I'm getting now, but the occasional 0 number on my VDI, I do tend to leave them because I think, oh, I'm just going to dig down about 20 bloody miles and get to some iron. Well, that is not iron. We're out. Is it that? No, that's a stone. What's this? Oh. Yeah. That is not iron. What is that? Is that some copper again? Yeah, it's a big fragment of copper type stuff. So although it's a fragment of nothing, I could have just left it and that could have been something decent. Okay, so my lesson there, I think, is I need more patience. Now, for anyone who actually knows me, knows I have 0 patience, apart from I have the most patience I possibly have in life for metal detecting. Many people are very surprised that I actually do it because they think, oh, she'll, you know, just dig rubbish and then get fed up with it. But so if I hear something, a signal that sounds half decent but has, you know, the occasional grunt of iron in it, I need to take more time and effort to really locate the good target and to really see if, okay, is there separation between the tones? Am I just catching on the edge and getting falsing? I need to spend more time with each target, I reckon. And if maybe on the VDI, definitely then, I think it would have shown the occasional, like I said, 1 or 2 or, you know, low number under 10. So in which case, if it's the occasional one, just take a bit extra time or just make the effort to dig it regardless, or take the top bit of soil off to see if it gets any better. Or if it's constant 0, 1, like blip, 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 blip between the two, maybe then don't dig it. But okay, valuable lesson learned there. So I reckon either a small bit of copper or button. Oh, we're out at least. So far I've not come across a target that, oh, hang on, I'll stop. Oh, God, I'm so blind, it's right there. There's a button. Oh no, it's not, it's like a lid. That's cool. Get my glove off. Has it got some pattern around the top? Not sure, but yeah, look, a little lid to something. That's cute. Not had one of those yet. So far, I've not come across a target that I am truly unsure about that is the type of thing that I want to come across today. So I'm thinking like really scratchy ones that I think, you know, would normally be a can. I've not come across any of those types today. So far, anyway. I'm sure I will do, but all the ones that I have come across that are dodgy targets are definitely iron, so hence why I've not dug those ones. Quite a quiet one here. Right, let's move you out the way, Wormy, so I don't stab you accidentally. Oh, I'll drop you though. There we go. Oh, I think there's something green there. Yes, right. You probably can't see this, but it's a coin. So let me get you on the other camera. Here we go. Let's zoom in. Yeah. Right. There we go. Let's just come out the side there. And it is. Who have we got here then? Is it going to be Vicky? Because it's a nice smooth one. We've got a date under Britannia there. 18 something. Oh, ouch. Gosh. It is going to be Vicky. Oh, I've scraped it potentially. Damn. Oh, but lovely. I wasn't expecting a coin at all. Second coin of the day. Another nice low one. About there. Mille pois. Pinpointer time. Oh. Missed my head, you bastard. Oh. And it's laughing at me because I completely missed where the hell this is. Yeah, completely off. It is so hard without the pinpointer function, I think, because I'm used to it. So hopefully this might make me oh god, a bit better detectorist by going back to basics, even with just the machine. It is in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's just some sort of rivet or something. Yeah, there it is. Small little something. Well, this is a definite digger. Off with my digging, who'd have thought? Maybe the, oh, hello. What is that green thing there that's just come out the wall? Hello, coin number 3. Yes, who are you going to be? You're going to be Vicky? Maybe. There's a shiny one. Oh, let me get my glove off. You know what? I'm quite enjoying not having the VDI and having no idea what I'm going to be digging up. Oh, it's so crusty. Oh, that side is gone, I reckon. A bit corroded, but what about this side? Oh, we've got a date, 1875, so it's definitely going to be Victoria. Right. Target. I think it's about there. We are out. Oh, we've got another cod. Oh, hello, bit of nothing. Oh no, it's not nothing. It's a clod clasp. Yes! Don't really find clod clasps. I do love them. This will be the second one that I found on this farm. Let's take this mud out. There we go. I don't think it's going to be decorated. To let it dry out. It's not looking like it will be. Although, I don't know if that's just a bit of where the plating's come away, but maybe it'll have some pattern on when it's dry. Oh, actually, I think it does. Yeah, I think it does have some in the middle, or like a border around the outside. So yeah, I'll let it dry up. I'll post pictures at the end, but a lovely little find. I really like finding clod clasps. If you go on my Instagram, I found quite a large one last year, and it was full of crud. So I tested out, I got the composite pencil and I cleaned it, and oh god, the pattern on it was phenomenal. Such a lovely clod clasp. Clod clasp. Try and say that really, really quick. Clod clasp, clod clasp, clod clasp. Okay, here's a nice example. A similar sound to that hitch up hook type thing. Loud, very clear, very you know, remember those sticks that you used to tip upside down and they were like ew, ooh, make that sound? It sounds a bit like that. Now, if I turn, I can almost eradicate that noise. So I reckon that this is going to be iron. However, I'm going to dig it for research purposes. It's all over the place. Oh my god. This is a nice tune, isn't it? Now, is that a different target? Or is it not? Right, anyway, let's get the pinpoint out. Yeah, on the VDI, that'd be going mental, wouldn't it? It'd be flickering numbers everywhere. So, oh, is this? I think that is like a spoon handle or knife or fork handle that's just really corroded and has, you know, got a bit of rust on it. But that definitely is the handle of some cutlery. Oh, see where it snapped there. Okay, see, a piece of history, although people are probably like, oh, it's just a load of crap, it's got corrosion, it's not nice, it's only a bit of cutlery. It's still history, it's not pure junk. And there's still something else in there, so is it the rest of the fork or spoon? Oh yeah. Oh wow, that is a nice bit of pottery. Don't know if you can see. It's bumpy and shiny. It's like a flower on it. Oh, lovely. Definitely going to be Victorian, isn't it? Or Edwardian. Oh, where are you at? Probably iron. Okay, we're in here. And this is iron. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else there. So one of the targets was 100% iron and one of them wasn't. That's a hard one. I don't know what to make of that because my instinct was don't dig, but then obviously there was 2 targets in there. So I don't know whether the first bit, I think my first initial sound was on the iron, and then as I was moving around I was catching on to the spoon handle or cutlery handle, whatever, because it did change sound, and then when I was digging obviously it was like all over the place, which again, if it was all over the place I wouldn't have dug it. So I'm very glad that I did, but there was iron in there. Okay, I think I'm going to need to dig a few more of similar targets. Eyes only find lovely bit of what looks like the willow pattern on one of the bridges. Well, some sort of china anyway. Out and about. Who knows what this is? I have no idea. Ooh. Oh, no, it's lead. Oh, is that a bag seal? I will be so happy if that's a bag seal. Yes, it's a bag seal. Yes. If you don't know, I love bag seals. It'll be the first, well, I have found one here, but it was one of those rectangular ones, a post office one. Oh yeah, this is 100% a bag seal. I bloody love them. And what's it got on it? So this will be the second one, but first rounded one of this farm. Let me get my brush out. Do it gently so I don't ruin the pattern. Don't know if that's a letter, Or the end of like a lion or something. Yes! I love bag seals. Let me get you on the phone. So, up close, bag seal. Can't make out what that is as of yet. Definitely some stamp on it. And on the reverse, again, it's an S for Sophia. Okay, we've got a dual target. One here. Oh. And a bit of a dodgy one in between. But let's go with this one first. It's under there. Oh, what's that there? Have I flipped it out? Yes, I have. Ooh. Is this a coin or a button? I reckon a button. I can see a bit of rust. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I am wrong. I love being wrong. It's a coin. And who's that? Is it Vicky? Yep, Victoria. That's a tiny one, isn't it? What's that? Is that a farthing? I never know these small ones. Yes, 1 farthing. And do we have a year? 1895. Blimey. And that's still her young bunhead. And it's only 6 years before she dies. But that is a beautiful coin. I'm going to show you on my phone. It's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful condition farthing. 1895. Stunning patina. Let's turn you around. This side, not so much. Well, where is it? There it is. But that's just because I need to clean it up and let it dry out. But yeah, Victoria farthing. I think that's coin number 4 of the day. I nearly forgot in all my excitement. Here we go. In the clod. Oh, is that a bit of lead? That'll be my first bit of lead of the day if it is. Oh, tell a lie, I had that bag seal. Stupid woman. Yeah. Tiny scrap bit of lead. Very short, snappy sounding target. We are out on a boat. Where are you then? Oh, hello, little round disc. Hey! Sound like a horse then. Hey! It's a lovely little 4-holer. There we go. Nice. Okay, here's a great example. Now, I've already had a listen and I definitely would never dig this. And I do think it might be pure junk / massive iron. And the size of it. But again, that sound. Oh my God. It's that, isn't it? It's that massive chunk. Yeah. Yep, 100%. Okay, so my gut feeling was right on that. And luckily shallow, which is why it was probably falsing so hard. Going all around, okay, yes, it was giving me bloop, bloop, iron, 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 iron. But there were adjacent angles where it was clear signal. So my instinct was correct there. But it just throws you off with the other one where it was a similar sound, obviously not as loud or as large a target. But it does throw you off because there was something else in there. Maybe if there was another target in here, it might have sounded different. Who knows? Anyway, let's crack on. Going from sound, I reckon this might be a coin. Ooh. We're out anyway. Oh, we're in this one. Another clod. Well, it's round anyway. Oh, it's not a coin. It is copper and it's round though. What is that? Whatever it is. Again, maybe some sort of lid. Doesn't have the jar, but it is completely flat on the reverse. Quite heavy. Interesting little thing. As you can see, I'm right next to the edge of the field. Behind the hedge is hammered field. That's normally where I go in. And all I've done is go from a path that runs about there to here. And it's taken me 2 hours. But I feel like I've only been here 15 minutes. How crazy is that? You can tell I'm enjoying myself. I didn't know these could be this small. Come on, focus. There you go. Is it just a general service one? I think so. Yeah. So you got the horse and the unicorn and the crown. So that's going to be a general service button. I think with the design it'll be more World War I type time. That's lovely. That's so small. Okay, here's another one. Right, I've just gone 360 degrees around that, and at every single point there was always the same target in the same location. There's definitely going to be iron on it, that's 100%, or right next to it. Now, I wouldn't dig that if I was me and I was getting it all on my module or VDI going crazy type thing. Even though the sound is there, I probably would leave it. But for the sake of today, let's dig it. Is it that bit? I've just pushed under. Yeah, it is. Nope. That is iron again. Apart from that spoon handle example, I think I do know Jethro well enough in terms of these type targets. Like I said, I wouldn't have dug it, because even though I went 360 degrees and there was still, you know, the sounding target, there was still that constant grunt of iron everywhere. And I know with the module it would have been giving me the numbers. Now, apart from that spoon handle one, which I wouldn't have dug, and I found that, but then there was also iron in it, I've been right on the other bits of iron. So I don't know, maybe in some ways I do know Jethro as I thought I did, and some ways I didn't. What's clear to me is, forget about programs, this is perfect for me to learn the basics of metal detecting. Spade, detector, earphones, headphones, whatever. So it's been a really nice example. Okay, I've got a really shallow one here. Oh, shut up. Here, that is well shallow. So I've already just took a bit of moss off the surface. I've just flipped it back for the purpose of thinking. Oh. Oh, it's in my hand. Ooh! What is that? Oh wow, what is that? Is that like one of those... Is that like that stud that I found the other week with the castle on? But... Oh wow, look at that pattern. Right, let's get you a close-up of this. So it's exactly the same as the button slash stud I found a few weeks ago with the castle on. Silver-esque and shape and size, but this time it's got a flower. Don't know what type of flower it is, and leaves and stuff. It's just a shame that it's all corroded at the bottom there. That is beautiful. Look at that sky. My days are numbered. Another really low sounding target. Oh, there we go. What is that? It's like a tiny spoon. Love off time. Yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna rebend the handle, but that looks like a really tiny spoon. Huh, brilliant. Uh-oh, it's suddenly gone dark and the wind has picked up considerably. It has been like lashing down with that pissy fine rain, but yeah, I reckon there's a big one coming. I'm not gonna say it, but I think it might be a you-know-what. Oh, well, yes, I was correct. That's exactly what I thought it was. Some copper pipe. Right, I've got you on my video. I'm not sure if my GoPro filmed this one, but it's a little watch winder. There's the imprint. Gorgeous. It's quite close to where I found the larger one a few weeks ago, actually, last time I was on here. Okay, chaps, I'm gonna round it up there. It's absolutely hammering it down. As you can see, it's now gone cloudy. You can't actually see the rain that much, but I'm absolutely soaked. So, first note, relics bag. Listen, I'm not sponsored, so I don't have to say this, but it really is fantastic. I mean, look, I've got dagger, pinpointer, loads of bloody iron, loads of nice little bits. My cleaning stuff, I've got batteries and stuff in there, and it is not dragging me down at all. I can hardly feel it. My trousers aren't falling down. It's brilliant. So take a look. Secondly, right, what we were here for, to test out if I know Jethro as well as I thought I do, and going back to basics with it. I think after these last 3.5 hours, I think I do know Jethro. Apart from that one first target that was really dodgy and I said I wouldn't dig it, apart from there being like a bit of a cutlery handle in there, all the others were iron. And I said I wouldn't dig this, but just for the purpose of, let's see if I'm wrong or what have you, and it was iron. So in that sense, I think I do know Jethro. Now, in terms of listening out and me guessing, oh, I think it's a button, I think it's this, I think it's that. I mean, even with the bloody module, I get it wrong. So I still don't know it perfectly. But in terms of what I'm digging, oh, bye-bye detector. In terms of what I'm digging and not digging, I think I'm doing it right. And in regards to the group digs, which is why I was doing this, I think I've just not been walking over it. I think I've just not been walking over the targets. Another factor is how I'm feeling on the day. So some days I'm looking forward to going digging, but I get frustrated if it's just like constantly digging at foil. I mean, I'm sure you're all the same. So I lose my patience. So I'm not as meticulous or anything. I'm not bothered about small targets. We're all the same, I reckon, unless you have a patience of a saint. So yes, going back to it, I think I do know Jethro. In regards to not having the module on, my God, one, this is as light as a feather. Absolutely light as a feather. I could be detecting all day, every day, I reckon. Oh, it doesn't want to stand up in this wind. And my arm wouldn't ache. So in that regards, brilliant. In other regards, I've bloody loved today. I really have. I've really liked not having to look at my screen. I mean, not that I mean, some things I don't dig because I'm like, oh, there's a slight zero number every now and again or whatever. But I've loved just listening out, walking along, listening out, and digging whatever target I want to today. I really have enjoyed it. And that's when it's been pissing it down, you know? So I think unless I'm going to be testing out specific programs or what have you, where I want to look at the screen, I think I'm going to leave it off from now on. I really do, because it doesn't matter. I've got it in my pocket. I can still switch between programs. I can alter settings if I want to. So yeah, what it also has taught me in regards of going back to basics with the Jethro program, it's got me back to basics with metal detecting. My God, have I had to relearn how to pinpoint without the function on the module box, and that is with a 9-inch coil, so you can't really go wrong with that. Well, obviously I can. So I think after that 3.5 hours I have got used to it a bit more, and I've been a bit better. I emphasize the word bit better with my pinpointing without the function. So yeah, absolutely loved it. If you're someone who always has your module on with your Deus or whatever, if you can take it off at one of whatever other detectors you have, just go. The next time you go out, just go without it and just see how you feel. I feel brilliant. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next dig. Bye.